Hey folks, it's Russ. Today is Monday, May 11th, 2026. I hope you're having a great day. The title of this video is Simplifying My Business and Focusing on Direct Mail. If it's your first time on my channel, welcome. I've been involved in the work from home space for 20 years now, full-time since 2018, and I enjoy helping other people generate mailbox money using social media and direct mail marketing. So with all that being said, I just wanted to do a video and talk to you about what I'm going to be doing moving forward, because I'm one of those people that, my head is always thinking. I always have these ideas that I think are good, but they're not always good, and so sometimes I stretch myself too thin, and then I have to reel myself back in and realize that not all of my ideas are good. Not everything I try works, and what is the best way to simplify everything. So moving forward, I'm going to continue focusing on Quicksilver and HBA. Those are my two primary business opportunities. Okay, I'm still involved in the other ones, but I'm not going to be focusing much on doing videos about them or sending direct mail about those things. I'm still going to be a part of them. If people see my old videos or old posts about them and, they want to join, that's fine. I'm still going to help people that join those opportunities underneath me. But my main focus is going to be building my Quicksilver business and my HBA business, because they go hand in hand, okay? Quicksilver is just a no-brainer because you're stacking tangible assets that have real value, and you can do that, potentially for free if you join the business side of it and earn commissions like I've been doing for the last couple of years. And I've literally been stacking silver for free for the last couple of years. All right. So to me, that's a no-brainer. Exchanging your fiat currency backed by nothing for something that has real value and something that's going to continue to go up in value simply because there's a finite supply of it and there's a huge demand for silver right now, like I talk about in all my other videos. And then HBA is where you get the training and the support and the community and all the tools that you need. All right, now if you look at my YouTube thumbnails, I never used to do thumbnails before, just because I'd have to go into Canva and create them, and I just didn't have the time to do it, nor did I want to do it. But now, using some of the tools inside HBA, I can create thumbnails in 30 seconds that look good. And we have all kinds of other tools in there, but you learn how to build an affiliate marketing business, and you can use it with anything that you're building. So for me, it's a great way to use the tools to help me build my Quicksilver business. All right, so they go hand in hand, and I love it. I don't have to do coaching calls anymore. I don't have to do trainings. I send everybody over to HBA, where they're getting top-notch training and community support, unlike anywhere else. And of course, when you join me, you're still going to get all my bonuses. You're still going to get my contact information so that you can reach out to me anytime you need help or have any questions. I'm still going to be here. All right. I'm just trying to simplify things on my end so that I'm not doing 100 different things and trying to be everywhere at the same time. All right. So I'm still going to create YouTube videos. I'm still going to show up every day, whether it be a video or a post on my YouTube channel. I'm still going to create, content over on Facebook. Those are going to be my two social media platforms that I've been using for years now. I'm still going to do that, but I'm going to be focusing more of my time on direct mail. All right. And what I mean by that is that I'm going to be ramping up the amount of letters that I send out each and every month, because I'm finding that direct mail, I'm getting better conversions with my direct mail than I am with my YouTube videos and my Facebook content. All right. And I simply think that's because everybody's online nowadays trying to fight for clicks and views and attention, that it's saturated. All right. And unless you're throwing money at Facebook and YouTube to do ads, or you have a big following, you just get lost in the mix. And I'm not saying that, I love all my YouTube subscribers and my Facebook followers. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm just saying that when I'm sending out letters to people who are looking for ways to supplement or replace their income, they're looking for opportunities and I'm sending out my letters with my opportunities in them, I'm getting better conversion rates. Okay? So what that means to me is that I've got to focus more of my time on ramping up my mailings. Okay? And I do all my stuff in-house. I print all of my flyers. I do all my labels, everything. I do have a place where I buy leads from, but everything else is done in-house. I'm the one who is, folding the flyers, putting them in the envelopes, putting the return address labels on them, putting the stamps on them, putting the address labels on them. So it takes up a lot of my time. But I know that just based on what I'm doing now, that the more letters I send out, the quicker I'm going to build my business, my mailbox money empire. As opposed to doing a YouTube video, some might get 200 views and others might only get, 30 views. I know now, because I've been doing this long enough, that if I send out X amount of letters in the mail, I can expect this return on my investment. All right. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on. And, to me, direct mail is less competitive than being online. Right. Not many people do it. I know that personally in my mailbox, I get things, from real estate agents, local contractors, roofers, things like that. But I rarely see anything coming into my mailbox, to my personal home mailbox, from, affiliate marketers or people involved in MLMs and things like that. I just don't see it. Now, when you get involved in direct mail, I recommend you get a P.O. box, because you will, once you start buying lists, your name will get put on lists and you will receive a ton of direct mail, okay? But, the majority of people do not, in this industry, do not use direct mail, all right? So, to me, it's less competitive. And quite honestly, it's easier to do. I can sit down at night, watch a movie with my wife or a show, and I can knock out, a bunch of envelopes in no time. There's really no thought even going into it. It just becomes like, I'm like a robot. I just pump out these letters, nonstop. Whereas when I do a video, I got to think about what I'm going to do. If I do a live, I got to think about what it's going to be about. This way, it's just simpler for me. It's just, it's just a simple system that I have where I'm sending out mail. People either want to opt in for more information or not. And if they do, then they get put into my sales funnel that goes to the sales page. They get put on my email list, and then the system does all the selling and telling for me and all the follow-up emails. So literally, my only job is to get people over to my capture page, and if they want more information about it, then they opt in, and then they get put into my system, my sales funnel system that does everything for me in both programs. All right, and I'm building a list, because in both programs, I can email these people anytime I want to about anything. I can send broadcast emails anytime about anything. Okay? So it's just a simple system that if you stay consistent, it works for you. It pays off. Okay? And I understand some people can't afford to mail out, 10,000 postcards every month, but you can start small, and whatever you can afford, mail those out and stay consistent. And then when you start making sales, ramp up the amount of volume that you're sending out. And that's how empires are built in the direct mail. All right. I listened to one of my mentors in direct mail. Him and his wife took several $100s back in the late 80s and turned it into 10 million in their first 5 years. And that's just because they did the same thing. They started out with what they could afford to mail out, and they just ramped it up over time. And they generated 10 million in sales in 5 years, starting out with just a few $100. So it's very possible. You just have to stay consistent. Okay. And again, you're going to get all my resources, all the top resources that direct mail experts use in this industry. All right. When you join me, that's part of my bonus to you. You're going to get all my resources, 80 plus places to advertise online for free. 99% of them are free. You'll get my contact information so that you can reach out anytime you need help, have questions, etc. You'll get my letter template, the exact same letter template I use in all of my mailings, and I'm here to help you out. I'm just trying to simplify things on my end, all right? Also, I'm bringing back it never went away, but I don't really talk about it too much, is my Mailbox Money Nation newsletter, which I'll leave links down below for that if you're not on it. And then every week, I'm going to try to every Monday send out a newsletter or an email that talks about just, I realize that people really don't need more information. They just need a simpler way. So I'm going to talk about exactly what it is I'm doing to get results and share that with you so that you can use that and implement it in your business. All right. So check that link out. And really, the bottom line is you got to build this step by step. Don't quit early. I was looking, a gentleman that I worked with last year who was part of my coaching program. One of his videos came up in my YouTube feed just the other day, and I was looking back and I realized that his last video was 7 months ago. And I'm just thinking, man, where would this gentleman be today if he wouldn't have given up on himself? All right. And I know he was getting frustrated because he was putting in the work and he wasn't getting the results that he wanted quick enough, which is very typical in this industry. And he just kind of just stopped doing videos. But I mean, he was really knocking out the videos. And I'm just thinking, where would he be today if he would have kept up with that? I see it all the time. So the thing of it is that you have to stay consistent. You have to understand that you're not going to get rich overnight with this. And you just have to build your mailbox money empire step by step. And if we can make everything simpler, it just makes everything about the process simpler. All right. So I'm not going to worry about coaching. I'm not going to worry about, trying to be in 100 different places at one time. All right. I'm focusing on building Quicksilver and HBA using mainly direct mail, but I'm still going to show up and create content on YouTube and Facebook, but I'm just going to ramp up my direct mail. And then I'm going to bring back start mailing out my newsletter every week again. So that's it for this video. I just wanted to touch base and let you know what I was doing, what my plan was moving forward. And so if you have any questions about any of this, reach out to me. I'll leave links down below to everything. I also changed Join Russ back to my stand store that has my opportunities on it. So it's just a little bit cleaner instead of having a website for this, a website for that. I got to reel it back in, keep everything simple, and just move forward. Doing what I know works. Okay. So I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you all had a happy Mother's Day yesterday. We had a great time, a nice weekend, and I hope you all did too. And I guess that's it. So I appreciate each and every one of you. Please give me a thumbs up if you found value in this video. Share it with others if you might know people who might be interested in this. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. All right, click that notification bell so you're notified each and every time I upload a new video. But with that being said, I hope you have a great rest of your day wherever you are. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. And until then, stay well, be safe, and peace be with you. Thanks for watching.